Welcome back, geocachers. This is episode 3 of our 3-part series with respect to completing a jigsaw puzzle cache within geocaching. If you'll remember, we ended episode 2 creating a jiggity, right down here, a jiggity link so the geocacher can go in, make a jigsaw puzzle, and get a code word that they are going to put in Certitude. So the next step in the process is to first of all copy the GC number. We're going to need that for Certitude because it actually links back to the cache page. And then at the top, I'm going to click on Certitude. This is what the Certitude dashboard looks like. You can see that I've already logged in. Hello, DJ K. Fisher. And it tells us, puzzle makers, create your own certifiable puzzle solution. Okay, that's great. So we're going to enter our GC number for our puzzle cache that we're working on. And I'm going to hit create. That brings us to the solution page. Now this page will be blank when you first come upon it. But it will pull in, because of your GC number, it's going to pull in your geocache name, but it's not going to pull in a solution. So you're going to have to think about whatever you want to use as a solution. One thing that I found out recently that I didn't know in the past is the solution actually cannot be 2 words. It has to be 1 word, and I'll show you that in just a second. The last thing that you need to put in is what the final coordinates are. So if the solution above is a keyword, please enter the final coordinates. So then, since it's a keyword, we put in the final coordinates, and the final coordinates are 461 and 281, and I'm just going to double check to make sure we have the correct ones. Yep, and there we go, 461, 281. That is it. And then at the bottom, you're going to hit create. You don't have to have a stage number. It's unnecessary, and you don't need a wrong solution for this type of a puzzle geocache. But if I hit create right now, you're going to notice that I'm going to get an error message because it says up here the keyword with no space for keyword solutions. So you can't have a space. Now the geocacher, when the geocacher actually goes in and enters the keyword, they can enter it with a space or with no space. It doesn't matter. It's just a quirk within the Certitude system. So now I've taken the space out. I am going to hit create, and voila, here we are. This is our code. And if you'll notice, I'm going to copy this code, and then I am going to test it out just to make sure that it works. So Luna space lamb. I'll do it with the space just to see what happens, and hit certify, and there you go. We get the correct answer. So what do we do next? Okay, so now we have to go back to the cache page, and we need to enter the code that we just copied. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to hit edit cache, so we have to go to the verbiage to enter this, and I want to put it right here. But if I do that, if I put that code in there, if you'll look at it, you're going to see something unusual about it. This code is not a URL. It's actually HTML text. So what we have to do in that case is we have to go to where it says source, and we're going to click on source, and it's going to convert all of the text into the HTML format. This portion right here, that is the HTML text for the picture that we put in. I'm going to tab down right here, and I am going to put that text in there. So that's the text for the Certitude checker. And I'm going to click Save and Preview so we can see what it looks like. And there you go. There is the Certitude checker in place. But I noticed that I have a couple of extra spaces in here. So let's take care of that. I'm hitting Edit Cache again. I'm going to go down and I'm going to click on Source, which is going to turn this thing back into the user-friendly editor. And hit OK. Once you've created it, then you can go in and use it, look at it in either format, HTML format or the easy edit feature. And I'm going to delete a couple of spaces. There we go. I like that. And let's take a look and see what that looks like. Some reason it looks like it took off my color, so I'm going to put back that white color. There we go. Now I'm going to go to the bottom. I'm going to hit Save and Preview. And there it is. So now we have click here for puzzle. So if I were to click there, it's going to take me out. It's going to take us to the puzzle we've already completed. And it gives us our keyword, Luna Lamb. So now I'm going to go back, hit cancel, and I'm going to click on the Certitude checker. There's Luna Lamb. We're going to check it. It's got the cache number in Certitude already down by the river because that was the link. And I'm going to hit certify, and there it is. Voila. It takes us right to where the cache is going to be located. And that's how the geocacher uses Certitude to find the final coordinate. So this is the final episode in how to create a jigsaw puzzle geocache in geocaching. So the 3 steps are create your cache page. With it, you have to have 2 locations. You have to have a virtual location and you have to have a final location. And then create a jiggity puzzle and use that code word. And then create a Certitude checker so the geocacher can obtain the final cache coordinates. Well, thanks for listening. I really enjoyed making these tutorials, and I hope that everyone will put out a puzzle cache, a jigsaw puzzle cache, for us to find. Thanks so much for watching.